I thought we were going to cut back this year.
It's a ShopRite truck. It was only $9.99.
We talked $9.99?
Uh-huh.
For this?
Yep.
$9.99 for a truck this big. Look how rugged it is. I love trucks. It's got little doors. They open. The doors open. You could put things in them like $9.99, and you can put things in the back.
The ShopRite toy truck, just $9.99.
Okay.
Every kid should have
Go for it. Beep, beep.
Hey everybody, it's Sleeve, and for this supermarket checkout, I'm in Bordentown, New Jersey at a ShopRite. And this ShopRite's really interesting. For starters, if we look over to my right, we'll see the awning for a Jefferson Ward's / Bradley's. And yes, this is the Bordentown Bradley's location. This originally was all one store called Two Guys. Now, as I've said before, Two Guys would be much like a Walmart Supercenter, or even, for my Midwestern viewers, a Meijer, because they pretty much sold everything from appliances to clothes to jewelry to even groceries. Now, when the final Two Guys department store bit the dust in 1982, a lot of these stores were split. And this was one of them. The supermarket became its own entity, and the department store became a Jefferson Ward's and later a Bradley's. Now, according to the Market Report blog, this store opened as a Saker ShopRite in 1992. However, as we enter the building, we're going to notice this does not look like the 1990s. In fact, it looks a whole lot more like the 1980s. And again, Two Guys was finito by 1982, so it stands to reason that another supermarket owner had operated this particular store and probably gave it the decor that you see now with the neon lights and all the trappings of the 1980s. And this was probably taken over in 92 by Saker. I didn't see any Saker branding, like how most ShopRites usually go by the name of the owner more than the ShopRite banner itself. But I did see a lot of the store-made items had the world-class branding. In fact, I'm going to grab a couple of world-class donuts. And later, stay tuned, you'll see if they're really world-class or not. But world-class is something you see at a Saker ShopRite. That's their particular brand, if you will. And many of their ShopRites will actually have the words world-class on the building next to the ShopRite globe. But enough about that. Let's just take in the 80s ambiance, shall we? Now, this particular visit was 2 days before Thanksgiving, and I actually went to my brother's house for Thanksgiving, and he had asked me to pick up the sodas. And so I'm looking at the text message he sent me. He had specific flavors and brands that he wanted, and so I figured I'd start with the end cap or display over here, and then work my way down to the soda aisle to find more sodas. But he did want Pepsi. I knew that. He also asked for caffeine-free Diet Pepsi, which was not in this particular display. And I also was checking here to see if they had root beer. They only had Diet root beer here at this particular display, so I had to go a ways down to the soda aisle to find the rest of the sodas that my brother had asked for. Now, this is something I've never seen in any supermarket at all. At the end of every aisle, there's some kind of light box. On one side it said, this is your store, this is your ShopRite. The other side had the ShopRite symbol. While over to my left, over by the meat section, You see some blue neon and some chrome lettering that says ShopRite, striving to be the best. Now, I don't know if that was a Saker ShopRite theme or a previous owner's theme. This may have been a ShopRite even before the Saker family took this over. I don't even know if this was possibly an older ShopRite motto, much like ShopRite and always save, or ShopRite does it right. But at any rate, I find myself here in the soda aisle and went back to my brother's text. But first I noticed the Jones soda, and I was kind of curious to see if they had the Thanksgiving Special Edition box. For those of you who don't know, every year Jones Soda puts out a entire case that has all the different Thanksgiving dinner items, from turkey to gravy, mashed potatoes, and stuffing, and cranberry sauce, as individual flavors of soda. Trust me, if I ever find that, I am going to do a taste test on this channel, and you're not going to want to miss it. But at any rate, I'm looking at the text message my brother sent me to make sure that I got exactly what he had asked for. And I did. And since I got mostly Pepsi products, and Pepsi was 5 2-liters for $6 at this ShopRite, I pretty much made out like a bandit here. I got a good deal. So again, I'm looking back at the text message my brother sent me just to make sure I get everything. Got to get the iced tea, which is my one nephew's fave. And we were expecting my father and mother to be there, so I got to get the root beer. Unfortunately, my mom's dog had puppies on Thanksgiving Day, so Mom and Dad were busy midwifing a golden doodle. But again, since we were hoping maybe she would have the puppies on a Friday instead, we were kind of planning on having the whole family, or at least those who have not moved out of New Jersey yet, together for the joyous holiday. So wanted to make sure we had enough soda. And after I got the ones that they all wanted, I went and got what I want. And I usually like to get Diet Cherry Pepsi. It's not my all-time fave. I'm more of a Dr. Pepper guy, but I just figured that'd be what I'd probably want on Thanksgiving. And it turned out that that's exactly the one that I drank all Thanksgiving. But at any rate, I figured I'd take a trip to the rest of the store and see what other unique design elements there were. And over here, we're in the frozen section, and there's some weird kind of metal slats, as you can see directly ahead of me. Once someone moves, I can make my way around the counter display. And this is probably the wall that was put up to wall off the supermarket portion from the rest of Two Guys. Overall, the layout of this store is much like most ShopRites I've been to, and I'm guessing that the layout has not changed much since back when this was part of Two Guys. It's a very dated looking store, obviously, very 80s, but it looked well stocked. It looked very clean, and I saw a lot of ShopRite employees on the floor, adjusting the stock, bringing out new stuff, just overall really paying attention to the shelves and making sure that we, the customers, had exactly what we were looking for. And to that, I have to applaud the staff of this ShopRite. You guys did well.
What's behind the ShopRite label? Quality through and through. Every ShopRite product is tested and approved by our Quality Assurance Laboratory. every product. That's why so many people believe in the ShopRite brand. Try it, and you'll believe in it too. ShopRite grape jelly or jam, a 2-pound jar, 59 cents. And lip-smacking, creamy or chunky ShopRite peanut butter, a 1-pound, 2-ounce jar, 69 cents. What's behind the ShopRite label? Quality at the right price.
I must say the whole shopping trip was more than just a trip to the store. It was a trip back in time. And I must say that I enjoyed shopping here. Well, for more than one reason. Go Birds!
Birds, big win last night.
That was good, man. I was definitely surprised to see that the pharmacy department was still alive and well. A lot of ShopRites have ditched the pharmacy in recent years. And the blue neon was a welcome touch, much like the mirrored overhang over to my left. But now I gotta ring up my purchases and stay tuned, because after I do that, I'm gonna go to the car and try that donut. Now, when they walled off the supermarket portion from the rest of the two guys, they made this exit a little too narrow in my opinion, but again, that's just my opinion. Well, out to the car and let's see how that donut tasted, okay? We interrupt this video to remind you that Christmas is coming, and if you are looking for something for that special someone on your list, come to my Redbubble store. I have thousands of items that you won't find anywhere else. The link is in the description. Check it out now. But wait, we can't leave a ShopRite without trying their donuts, right? Now, Saker, at least at this store, sells them in packs of 2, and I'm guessing they don't bake them on site. That's just my guess, but you know, I could be wrong. If I am, I'm sure someone associated with them who's watching, or someone who shops at a Saker store who's watching, can inform me, but otherwise comment below, of course. But let's try their glazed donut. It looks like a Krispy Kreme, right? Well, let's see how it tastes. Ooh. I'm feeling that that slippery, gooey, side there, like you'd find on a Krispy Kreme donut. But again, we gotta see how it tastes. Upper mid-pack. Definitely not azaleas or almonds. And if this is what they call world class, I'll give them that. Which puts azaleas and almonds in rarefied air anyway, puts them at elite. But yes, if I'm ever at the store again, I'm getting them donuts. Hey, this is the part you tuned into, Charleston Pinball Arcade. Enjoy it. I know I am. Well, anyway, folks, like, share, subscribe, comment, ring the bell, tell a friend. Try the donuts. And have a great day out there. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now. I can't believe I got in this place.